Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I'm doing a double feature because we're finishing off this Iced Earth album, Burnt Offerings. We got The Pure Spirit, which seems to be only about a minute long, a minute or so long, so we're attaching that to the final track, which is Dante's Inferno, one that has been requested many times on the channel. This was originally a Patreon request for this whole album, but that was long gone, so we're doing just the last song here, finishing it up. But I have done all the songs on Burnt Offerings if you want to go check it out. Killer album, man, killer album. So let's check out this first song that's almost 2 minutes long, and then we'll skip right over to Dante's Inferno. This is The Pure Spirit.
Gaze upon me now, desperate soul for all time, bound forever to this barren land, desolate. My spirit has been pierced, so crucify if you must, but just recall it's in your creed to judge.
My God. This goes to show you how talented most of these metal bands are, and they don't get the credit they deserve. Like, this song could be put on a completely different album that's not even rock necessarily, just like this more classical sounding, like alternative stuff, and it would fit, and people wouldn't think that this is Iced Earth or a metal band for that matter. And yeah, The Pure Spirit, you can hear it in his soul saying this song. You can kind of feel like his spirit is pierced just hearing this song. It's very emotional driven. I love the acoustic sounds, and they pair with the piano so beautifully. It's great stuff. Leading into what I hear is an epic finale with Dante's Inferno. So this is kind of the perfect segue into that, right? Ooh. Play it, piano man.
Crucify me, for I am the pure spirit. Crucify me, for I know that you must. You must.
Like I said, just really beautiful sounding. I can't wait to see what this leads into. And there's very little drums in that, so that's why you could pick up on the acoustics and the piano so well. Man, they were talented playing those instruments. The little bit that we had, I think there was a little bit of bongos perhaps in there at times, but just they were very subtle if there was. I couldn't really pick them up or not, but yeah. Let's go into Dante's Inferno.
Virgil at my side, my guide and master, questing through the 9 planes of hell. Infernal wisdom shall fill my soul. Slowly now the days departing, the darkened air releases me. Frightening visions of my journey.
So far, the feeling I'm getting, it's like very eerie, in the background. You feel like something's coming, but they're smoothing their way through it. They might hit me with a brick of wall, like a brick wall there soon, but we'll see. But I really feel that. And this is Dante's Inferno. It's a well-known story with biblical sides to it about going to hell, and it has to do with this girl. Like there's romance in there, or a lost romance, and death and suffering, and all that has it's all combined into one story. I'm not what do you call it? Like really knowledgeable in that. I remember there was even the video game Dante's Inferno, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know the specifics. You guys might have to let me know if I can pick it up here in the lyrics. But it sounds really cool. So far, they're really leading me into this world.
Frightening visions of my journey transmute to me blood. I'm not free.
Like those lower notes. Or lower strings, I should say. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Here we go.
Which are here into the gates. Sharon awaits.
Bum, bum. Oh my god.
Abandon all hope which are here. For this is where all things are left behind.
Man, this section here is just so freaking thrashy and speedy. Hear him. It's awesome, man. Right up my alley. Heavy, intense. It really sets the mood. I feel like he's in hell now. It really changed the tone once the drums came in. Really heavy, like really loud, and like set the mood. Because we didn't get a whole lot of drum sections before that, and it really like filled everything out. And bam, I feel like we descended into hell at this point. Let's keep her going.
Every doubt and every cowardice must die. Souls of rage and anger, ripping in despair.
Man,
Souls that will display free for death. Denial is the reason for their suffering. Forever being stung by wasp and demon's breath. The blood and tears that fall serve the maggot's needs.
oh man, before we get into the solo, I just want to say all those blasting kicks and the speed of everything. Man, they all must have muscles like this on them. Like that'd be a workout playing this song for sure. I'm interested to hear what we're gonna get with this solo.
Tears that fall serve the maggot's needs.
Sounds like tapping. Welcome to hell.
Distinction, thrusting to the second plane. Minor searches as his death wanes. Lost for thoughts in greed with these wretched souls. A hurricane of hate marks their helpless pleas.
Awesome. Man, I think that's tapping. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds so cool, and I'm so glad they brought it back, as if it's like the chorus or something. That's like our hook here. So awesome, and it deserves it because it sounds great. Frig, I miss this type of thrash. I know a lot of people call this power metal or whatever, but there's definitely thrash elements and death elements in there, especially with this track in particular. And man, I just miss this old school like there's very little bands that are doing it nowadays. You still get some like Testament in that, but far and few between. The drums. And this that oh in the background, almost like the Holy Spirit or something, gives it that like kind of religious aspects to it, which, you know, Dante's Inferno would go with that. Yeah, it's so great, man. The groove in this is insane. My God. It's like the guitar was trying to talk to me, sing to me. Feel like the parts like this can sometimes get overshadowed by the more intense, crazier parts, but do not overlook this man's picking skills. It just sounds so good, so crystal clear. There's a lot of like classical elements like that mixed in with the intenseness. It feels like you're going through chapters in a movie or a book or something, right? It's not going to be the same tone throughout, or not tone, but the same like levels of energy throughout, and this song kind of incorporates that, and it's 16 minutes long, so I'm sure we're going to see more of that. So let's continue. Here we go. Reminds me of Silosis. Man. I was gonna say real quick, that dude has an arm like a machine that doesn't even sound natural. Jesus. Here's more power metal.
Down, still thy cursing wolf, the master scorned his corpses cry, howling to the sky. Reach the other side, open wide the gates.
A lot of transitions, a lot of change ups in different directions that the song takes, but it always feels consistent. It always feels like it's meant to be in the same song. It's not jarring or anything, or just like throwing you into like a whole nother song. I feel it feels consistent in that sense, which is really impressive for this length and this many switch ups. And yeah, this is becoming my new favorite Eister song. It's just so damn good, man. My head's gonna hurt from all the head bang and thrashing out. Just intense. Spread the wrath of Gorgon's power. Gorgon's a demon, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Going into another chapter. God. Even the tempo change-ups in this song are insane. I like to see a chart of all the different speeds that they went. Like, oh my God, man. What a way to not only wrap up the album, but just give you this epic track.
His sense
You will never die. They will never die. They'll suffer here eternally, which is even worse. I like this one. Now they must be chanting something in like Latin or something. See, like here you even still get those intense guitars, but they're in the background hiding there. They're still there. They're more subtle though. So they let like the orchestra sound with the electronics, the keys or whatever, come over that and give you this like epic feeling, you know? And it's really like setting up the scenario. I feel like it's going to hit hard, or hopefully it doesn't just sizzle out. I feel like we're building to one more hard-hitting part. We'll see though.
Praying all the while for a quick and painless death, scratching furiously at scabs and oozing wounds.
Knew it.
Angel of light, cast me low. God of ice, ruling hell and all eternity. Betray us freeze for all eternity.
Evil Vulture.
Betrayer of God, tormentor, ruthless and cold. To the screaming, healing agony. Betray us freeze for all eternity.
I'm like, I love that rhythm section. You think it's gonna stay that, but then it goes up and changes up just a little bit. So good. Yes. Yes. I had a feeling they were going to go all in. Going with the fade. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to go all in at the end there. They weren't just going to sizzle out. That they were going to come back in your face one last time. And they did. I like how, like, the little things, like adding the bells every once in a while. It sounds like a church bell going off. And the end, it almost sounded like a music box, the keys, the way the keys sounded. And yeah, just adding in that like orchestra sound in the background too just gives it that more epic feel. 16 minutes and some long. Other bands could have cut the song up into about 7 songs and used all the riffs and would have made a decent album, but these guys did it in one song and they made it an epic finale. Dante's Inferno. We talked about Lucifer, we talked about hell and what happens down there, how they torment people, and the suffering is eternal. I don't know the details on this story. I know there is a big famous story about Dante's Inferno. I'm just not knowledgeable in that. Not a religious person and not really don't really know anything about that stuff. Just say that. But as for the song though, amazing, amazing. Probably my favorite. Probably it's hard to say because I have to go back and hear it a few more times. Definitely some things I probably missed or overlooked on my first listen. You got to hear a song 3 or 4 times before you really get it right. But there's definitely sections of this track that already stand out as masterful to me. Everybody was playing their A game. Freaking guitars, the drums. Don't know how they can even do it. Like I said, they must all be bodybuilders to play that quick and that intense. But yeah, just great, great track. Great guitar work, great vocals. Very versatile again in his vocal work. How he can go like that power metal singing or go right evil. Perfect blend of thrash, death, heavy metal, power metal. They can do it all, and they don't just really stick to just one sound, which I like about him. That's what I love about Iced Earth, actually. But yeah, great track, and we finally finished Burnt Offerings, guys. So finally, hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop some more suggestions down in the comment section. I'll try my best to get to it. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.